All right, so I just seen some stuff on X that apparently there's no Epstein list no more, client list, and how is that? I mean, I hear people saying, well, Biden's DOJ got rid of all the evidence. They didn't get rid of all the evidence. Ghislaine Maxwell was convicted of sex trafficking children. She's still in prison. Maybe offer her a reduced sentence to spill the beans, but I don't think they're going to do that because I now believe that right, left, doesn't matter. They're all corrupt. They're all in on it. The Short Act and the HPA was just a final straw for me, but now seeing this, I'm done voting. You cannot vote your way out of this bullshit. Sorry about the language, but it is what it is. That's a fact. People can live in denial all they want. As far as I'm concerned, MAGA, the MAGA trust the plan. It's all part of the plan. Investigations take time. They're just as bad as the far left, AOC, and all them. They're sheep. They just believe what they're told. I don't care anymore about all that crap. Like I said, I'm done voting. The Republicans are going to get destroyed in the midterms. Most of the people that voted Republican are real conservatives, and I would wager to bet that at least 50% of them are 2A people. They passed this big beautiful bill that they lied about: no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, no tax on what else was it? Something else. And when I looked into it, the quote unquote tax cut is only until 2028. And then it's not a tax cut, it's a tax break. Because the way I understood it, it's only up to a certain amount, depending on what your yearly income is. But it seems like it's up to 25,000. And as far as I can see from reading it, it's only the federal income tax that won't be taken out on that. They're still taking out state, Medicaid, all that other crap. So once again, they lied to us. They lied to us about the Epstein files. Now there's nothing to see here. Epstein didn't kill himself, and there's no evidence that there was any sex trafficking going on. There's no list. But yet, like I said, somehow Ghislaine Maxwell got convicted and is sitting in prison for something that doesn't exist. Make that make sense. Like I said, they lied to us about the no tax on this and that. They lied to us about the HPA and the short, because remember, they were going to fight to defend the Second Amendment. They could have fired the parliamentarian. Mr. J.D. Vance, OP's not planning on running in 2028 because the majority of the people I'm talking to, they're not voting for him because he screwed us over. He could have overrid the parliamentarian and Thune because he is the president of the Senate. I'm not going to say that Trump hasn't done some good things. The deportation, I'm all for that. There was some good things in that big, beautiful pile of crap they called the big, beautiful bill, like increasing money for ICE, increasing money to get the wall finished up. But there was a whole lot of other crap in there that these so-called representatives that think they're leaders, and they're not our leaders, our representatives, decided to put back in there. But yet they couldn't put back the HPA and the Short Act. And it's because they didn't want to. And I see these other quote-unquote 2A channels, and I'm not going to name them by name because I do like some of them. But they're all trying to pass this off as, well, the zero tax, that's a win. It's a win for the second. No, it's not a win. A win would have been them actually doing something for us. Um, they're like, whoa, they're just going to sue in court because now it's a freaking gun registry and that's illegal. Okay, so 10, 20 years it's going to go through the courts. And then that doesn't even mean that the Supreme Court's going to take it and hear it. There's no guarantees there. There was a guarantee if the people that are supposed to represent us actually represented us, but they don't. They represent the lobbyists. They represent the people that donate all the money to them. So, no, I'm done. Never voting again. My prediction is that Elon Musk is going to steal the people away from the Republican Party that were wanting to cut the debt limit and quit the spending bullshit that's going on. And the 2A people, they're just going to sit home. They're not going to vote for any Republicans. Why would they? Republicans already let them down. Them are my predictions. Tell me if you're wrong. If I'm wrong, tell me if I'm right. I really don't care. Period. If you don't agree with me, unsub. Don't watch the video. You know, I try not to get political on this channel, but sometimes some things just need to be said. If you don't like it, cool. Hit the road. I do this because I want to. This ain't my job. They can kill this channel tomorrow. Doesn't hurt me a bit. I just do this when I think I got something important to say or something that I think's important to say. And I do this when I want to share something that I think is cool with you. So, anyway, have a good day. See you on the flip side. And them are the thoughts of a pissed off American.